I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Wanna buy some spices? We have all the usuals, but at affordable prices. Wanna buy some spices? We have all the usuals, but at affordable
Seems all the
prices.
other knights already have their hands full.
Body and mind. Hup.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey.
Who's asking?
You bet I did. He was a crafty fellow.
So,
He just wrote.
what? So the address is...
Yeah, exactly, right? Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is.
Come on! Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. From what he wrote in the... Or maybe he's... yeah, the letter says that he hates... Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other...
Kaya, you're really here. Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And?
Do I have to? Well, all right. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending it. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant. But it wasn't long before it was a short-lived adventure. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria, as I used to believe that I had inherited, but then I began to, as well as this is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days,
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been...
Oh my.
I'm surprised that you take me at my...
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way.
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, all right then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the...
I mean to investigate the...
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil...
Not new. Not exactly. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Body and mind. Time to act.
Wait. This place, it's...
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from... Let's search the area and see what we can...
Is this a field? But it looks like it's been a bit... It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging...
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well...
Body and mind.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda disappointing. Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here.
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something but we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Monsters? Wow, Dave's ears are sharp, just like his nose. It's perfectly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dave, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
By royal decree.
Can't fool me!
Witness the power of...
Freeze! What's the... Dodge this!
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the near...
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to...
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. Cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, so don't take this the wrong way or anything, but do you ever get tired of Paimon being around? Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister? The stars? Wow. Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause... All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just... nighty-night.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Adventure time!
Halt! What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone! Your travel companion, You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes. What business is that of yours, hmm? Do I make myself quite clear? Leave! Well, what are you waiting for? If you must, suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in. You... Oh, go on then. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? Come on then. Mind your own business? How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself. Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh, and all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be, but the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few. This wretched curse of immortality. The curse. We lost our home. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls. Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellows when the cataclysm came. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were... He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate... How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but... it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria, by blood. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. Kari Bear faced great. After all that, I always owed him much, and now... She was... And now, if nothing else... yes, here. I'm sure you... Well, one which will help him to recover his... I do not, but it is said that this medicine is imbued with the... I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the seven, in my youth, What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already... Never mind. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help. My hands don't have the dexterity. Okay. Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on... Oh, wonderful. This is the method. Is it done? Oh, splendid. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses. No! We need to perform one final... I said before that this medicine, which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven. Let's go. Look at this statue. God of wisdom, I will utter no prayer, nor you and your... God of wisdom, my son. If everything the god... Then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. Please, God. I... Curry Bear? Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might... Curry Bear, it's me. It's your father. Curry Bear, Curry Bear. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. But I'm here now. Are you still angry with me, Curry Bear? I know you're awake now. I'm so sorry, Curry Bear. Forgive me. Please, please, please. Oh, gods above!
What more do you... You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it! The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in this. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100. Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this the details don't matter. There is a waterfall. I'll be here watching. Good. Then. You're back. Carabert's condition is stable. By which I mean he... Anyway... I need you to stand guard here for... a while. What... good.
Odds revealed. Let's light it up.
Cyclone!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I will have order. Midnight Phantasm.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects... Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. Oh, sorry. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up. I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank... we're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear? Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we have to catch up with him. That's right. Cory Bear's scarf. My eyes must be going. Yeah, yes. Did it go in here? What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before. Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be... I've never seen any... Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Is this a teleportation device? What ener-
Reverse! Get moving!
Solidify!
Fracture!
Stabilize!
By royal decree!
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself? It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter. Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial. Desolation!
Oz, reveal thy... Huh? I'm going in!
Order guide you.
Let's light it up!
Bring it on! Get moving!
Taste and see!
Gather!
Wings of... Huh? Let's light it up!
Fracture!
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light...
Stabilize!
Truth hurts! Confess!
Desolation!
Huh? Let's light it up!
Who was that? He was a perfect being. He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power, and yet you were able to defeat him. Oh, Your strength is greater than I had imagined. Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious. I think...
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am... You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon...
What? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe, or I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. Is that so? Cory Bear! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay. I have a strange feeling that what just happened was for this to happen right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven. It's... You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. I have to try. Cory Bear.
Papa?
Cory Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's You see, it worked! Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me.
Of course.
Yes. How do you...
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long... My body! What happened, Papa?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale. There's no more Conria here. No more home. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but...
Am I?
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That...
Really?
Yes, really. Oh, and, never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever...
Okay, Papa.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. Once a murderer, but the God we saw in that what? Now then, piety is hardly a sinner. Oh, don't be upset. You and I have both. No matter. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Solidify! I will have order!
By royal decree.
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have. It was neither illusion. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again. Could he really have been a sinner? Cory Bear? Where? Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state? They'd... Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh, no. The mirror, it's broken! He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looked... If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
It's his scarf. He, looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Caribert! Caribert! Where are you? Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult.
I said, have you seen?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of...
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there.
You forest ranger scum! You spawn of the
You're raving mad! You've got...
Curse you all, forest rangers!
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind, so tell me.
Jeez, I was frightened at first, but...
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a...
Caribert! Caribert, stop! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world. Caribert? How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Come, Caribert, we have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Papa...
Caribert,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense. Ah, traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can... Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. I suspected it was you. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberich. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't... Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sin. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be born into abject sorrow. He shall now become the loom of... Huh? Sinister. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the Abyss. We once believed that you would bring to us, and the one who controls the Abyss can control... We yearn. But what did you... Oh, Princess.
Why did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick!
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to... After 100 years, yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously, you could say that. She would...
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. Still, as I'd suspected, and it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. What is it?
The field? What is that?
You mean here?
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's unless... Clotar... This all raises far too many questions. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? What?
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity. If the time is right,
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else...
What? Why? What?
All right, let's leave it.
There goes the... What is it? Huh?
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.